What is up, everybody? Today I'm going to be doing my first kind of end of the year list here for 2020. Going to go through my Spotify Wrapped for the year, which if you don't have Spotify, it's basically just a summary they put together showing your top artists of the year, so who you listen to the most, your top songs, your top genres, which is what I'll be talking about. And of course, Spotify isn't the only thing I use to listen to music. A lot of times when an album isn't on Spotify, I go through YouTube. I buy a lot of CDs. But yeah, so Spotify, my total minutes listened for the year, 27,940, so not the most ever, but a decent bit there. And the first thing I'll go through is my top 5 genres. So my 5 most listened to genres on the year. Number 5 is NWOTHM, which stands for New Wave of Traditional Heavy Metal, which a lot of great bands in that little movement, Skullfist, Enforcer, Holy Grail, Hittin', a couple of my favorites. Number 4, Old School Thrash, which of course, a lot of great bands there as well, Megadeth, Holy Moses, Overkill, Anthrax, Metallica, of course all the big names, Razor, Annihilator, stuff like that, a lot of great stuff. Number 3, Black Metal. Been listening to this genre a ton this year, really the last couple of years. Gehenna, Ancient, Dark Fortress, Dark Funeral, Dark Throne, Immortal, a lot of great bands. Number 2, hard rock. So with hard rock, I mainly stay in the 70s type stuff, Ted Nugent, Van Halen, Aerosmith, Triumph, a lot of great bands there, Led Zeppelin. So overall, really great subgenre as well. And my number 1 overall is metal, so I guess just using the blanket there. So black metal, traditional metal, thrash, glam, a lot of awesome stuff. And next thing I'll go through is my top 10 songs on the year, which got it right here. So number 10, according to this, is Burning Rain by Tokyo Blade, which is a great new one from their latest album, came out this year. Awesome stuff. Highly recommend to go check it out. They're a new wave of British heavy metal band. First album came out in 1983, and currently the band has 4/5 of the lineup they had on their debut album, which I think is really cool. Alan Marsh on vocals, still sounds fantastic, so definitely go give that a listen. Number 9 is Sherik Kanum, if that's how that's pronounced, by the band Gehenna. Awesome Norwegian black metal band, one of my absolute favorites. This is from their first full-length studio album, Seen Through the Veils of Darkness, The Second Spell. It's called The Second Spell because they had an EP in 94 called First Spell, which is really great as well. That song, though, is really awesome. Number 8, Staring at the Dark by Fear of Eternity. This is a one-man atmospheric black metal project. I forget the guy's name, but he's from Italy, I believe. Amazing stuff. This album here is from 2007. The song is awesome. Definitely recommend this if you're into that kind of stuff. All Black in Sky, my number 7. That's the solo band, Demon Az, his solo project from Immortal. He had Icedale on guitar for that one from Enslaved, and the drummer was the original Immortal drummer on the first album. I'm forgetting his name right now, but awesome album, kind of Viking-y black metal. If you're into that, definitely go check it out. Number 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Number 6 now is Graza 1 by Mgwa. Spelled MGLA, but pronounced Mgwa, I think. But awesome band here, black metal, very cool stuff. Number 5, another black metal song, The Shivering Voice of the Ghost by Gehenna. I said Gehenna, I listened to a lot this year. This is from their First Spell EP. Amazing stuff, kind of symphonic type black metal, but it's very dark and evil sounding, not that kind of cheesy stuff that kind of gets misrepresented as sometimes. Fantastic song. Spirit of Sorrow, another one by Fear of Eternity, amazing band that I definitely recommend, is my number 4. My number 3 song of the year, Blashirk, Mighty Raven Dark by Immortal, amazing stuff. Great band, of course, Immortal, one of the biggest names in black metal. That, one of their best songs, in my opinion. Number 2, Death to Them All, another one by Gehenna. This is from their WW album from 2005. This one actually had Frost as the session drummer, who I love, maybe my favorite black metal drummer of all time. Of course, he's from Satyricon in 1349. Absolute beast of a drummer. The guy's a machine. And this album here is from 2005. I think I might have already said that, but that's my favorite by the band, and they've got a lot of good ones, so definitely go check that out. And my number 1 song of the year, One by One by Immortal. That's my most played song on Spotify. Amazing, kind of thrashy black metal, Immortal, Sons of Northern Darkness album, 2002. Fantastic stuff. Now on to my top 5 artists, my top 5 most played bands of the year. So number 5 is Immortal. Just talked about them a decent bit there in the last thing, but great band, Norwegian black metal, awesome stuff. Number 4, Dark Fortress. This is a melodic German black metal band. Amazing, amazing band. Probably my favorite black metal band if I had to pick just one. Number 3, King Diamond, who's kind of been a mainstay and my most listened to artist the last couple of years on Spotify, always in the top 5. Just the King Diamond solo band has so many great albums, and I do prefer them to Merciful Fate. Both great, though. My number 2 for the year is Gehenna. Mentioned them a couple times with the songs, top 10 songs. A lot of great albums by this band. First Spell, Second Spell, Malice Our Third Spell, WW. A lot of great stuff by them. And my number 1 of the year is Motorhead. Of course, great classic metal band. So many awesome albums. Lemmy, with Motorhead, it's tough for me, like which era I like the best. Of course, the classic, original classic era with Fast Eddie Clarke, Phil Taylor on the drums, and Lemmy. That's all great, but I really love the stuff with Mickey D, Phil Campbell, and of course Lemmy. So a lot of great stuff all through the years with Motorhead. They are my number 1 of the year, and if you listen to Spotify, and I think Apple Music does it too, you can let me know what your most played artists of the year were, your top songs, your top genres. And as usual, everybody, thank you for watching. Till next time.